What's up, everybody? I just have a few minutes before I head out with the Rashti Bazaar. What you need to know about this Yoga for Sorcery program, because I've done a lot of video blogs, I've talked a lot about yoga, and I've kind of put that lifestyle a little bit aside while I do what I do with the Rashti Bazaar. And I'm always stretching. I'm stretching on lectures. I practice yoga in the morning, meditate twice a day, 20 minutes transcendental meditation, blah, blah, blah. And I left that lifestyle behind because of the nature of the yoga community and the importance of what I'm doing with the Rashti Bazaar. However, there's always been people for the last years since I stopped doing it that are still itching at me and just want me to teach yoga, and they're looking for more. You know, I have playlists on YouTube and so on. And so Frank approached me, and that was very interesting to me because I'm very, IMC is very aligned with the Grail of the Serpent, and I've worked with Frank before, and so I'd be happy to help. And as I continue the dialogue with him about the yoga offering, I get more and more clear on what it is that I'll be delivering and how it's useful to you all, because our particular brand of mind magic and sorcery, if you'd call it that, or how I do with IMC method and AZD, is not sorcery left-hand path yoga like how Frank teaches it. He's teaching like legit sorcery and magic. But there are some overlaps, and I'd like to share with you how I have distilled my yoga practice, which goes from deep stretches and deep breathing practices from all over the world that I've learned from different teachers. And, in that lifestyle of practicing yoga 2 to 3 hours a day, you can go very deep into your physiology, into your anatomy. And what is missing amongst pretty much everybody that practices yoga, this is like the main thing. I probably should have just started off the video with this thing. I almost wanted to. I almost just started it over. The main thing people are missing in yoga practice is they're not entertained. Okay? Long-time practitioners, new practitioners, everything in between. People are not entertained by their own yoga practice. They get bored, and so they stop. Or they get bored, and so they seek other thrills. Maybe they drink coffee or get high or something before their practice, or listen to lots of music or whatever. That's setting the stage for injury because you're not paying attention internally by getting a lot of sensation externally. And what I'm offering in the very first month of this ongoing program, because we'll go deeper into subjects or even bring in some other subjects in the following months. But in the first month is going to be a well-rounded set of practices that you'll take to however many of them you take to. Maybe you'll take to all of them, but you'll definitely take to 1 or 2 or 3 of them. It'll be very relieving for you. They will help you tune into yourself, feel your body, feel your body's movement, feel your blood flow, your air flow, and give you, and here's the key really for mental practitioners, give you a deep sense of equanimity and tranquility. This helps you see deeper into your subconscious, into your reflexes and other unconscious patterns and things like that, which is, those could be roadblocks on the way to self-discovery and enlightenment. They could also be useful on the way, but you just need self-awareness. You don't want things happening in your system and causing reactions into the outside world through your communication, whatever. You don't want those things happening outside of your control. If they're possible to be within control. I can't maybe necessarily control my sweating. Maybe somewhat I can, but I'm more interested in the emotional impulses that come out in my facial expressions and tensions and breathing, and especially the words I say and everything. So the practices I have are catered to my lifestyle, how I live it now, from much longer practices, 2-3 hour practices. And it's been distilled down so that I can do it in 15 to 30 minutes and get a complete yoga process from it, get to that deep state of tranquility, because that's why I'm Yogi Chris. That's why I'm Pimpin' Yogi, because I bring yoga to the world by being a social master, or striving to. I'm a social practitioner, but I consistently, regularly, every day practice yoga. And that's something, and for 10 years, and that's something that people don't do. And I think it's because they're not entertained by their yoga practice. So I'm going to give you a lot of variations and various things that most people are going to be able to do. I mean, if you're like morbidly obese or something, or you're injured or whatever, some of these practices might not be able to do, but they're not going to be like deep, powerful yoga poses that you have to be an athlete to be able to do. I'm going to give you a lot of practices that is just going to give you, a pretty good feel for what's out there. I've done other videos talking about lineages of yoga. I'm not going to go into like Kundalini yoga and some things, but I'll give you really great processes for your body, physical therapy, some exertion, some sweating, some breathing, breath holding, relaxing, how to align the spine so that you can find that deeper equanimity. So I hope this video was good for you. You sign up in the link that's below. It's the Yoga for Sorcery program. Starts January 15th, twice a week meetings. And this is subject to change. So as the making of this video, it's twice a week meetings starting January 15th. So sign up below and I'll see you there. Os.